Imagine a galaxy where humanity has been conquered, not by force of arms alone, but by a sophisticated system that turns war into a game and soldiers into assets. You are part of the Janissaries, an elite corps of human warriors forced to serve alien overlords in exchange for power, status, and survival. But now you have risen through the ranks to become a commander, tasked with leading squads into deadly dungeons and hostile planets. Welcome to Janissary Commander, the third explosive installment in Fred Hughes' Humanities Janissary series. If you love military LitRPG tropes, squad-based tactics, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist use strategy, stats, and leadership to outsmart enemies who view humans as expendable cannon fodder, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in progression fantasy, blending the visceral chaos of battlefield combat with the addictive dopamine hit of leveling up under fire. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist taking command of a new, unruly squad, facing immediate skepticism from both their human subordinates and their alien supervisors. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of energy shields, the static of tactical comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every mission is a test of loyalty and competence, where failure means death or demotion. Hughes excels at capturing the psychological toll of leadership in a mercenary army, making every tactical decision, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just personal loss, but the erasure of your entire unit. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular squad leader trope and the brilliant tactical progression dynamic. This isn't just about swinging a sword, it's about managing cooldowns, optimizing team synergies, and using human ingenuity to exploit the rigid rules of the system. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant alien officers with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying, chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of humanity's Janissaries lies in its characters and the heavy burden of command. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual, struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow soldiers who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the military hierarchy. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Janissary Commander is a triumph of the LitRPG and military sci-fi genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Fred Hughes has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the commander. The system is live, but his future is bright.